Hey guys, it's Harvey. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Hustle Cat. So when we left Avery, she was running away from that guy Knocked, and everybody just showed up, and I guess the curse broke for everyone, so they're all human now. So we'll see what happens. This should be good news, but... Oh, Reese. It's bad. He's still out there, I think. Still out where? He lunges, but Mason intercedes. Stop. He's injured. What happened to him? You have to tell me what happened. Someone attacked us. I have no idea who he was, but he had a grudge against Graves. His name was Knocked, I think? I don't know who that is. What happened then? This Knocked guy, I think he beat Graves. Reese clutches at his chest. He looks like he might fall over and pass out. I reach out to ease him to the seat, but he swats me away. I knew it. I knew he was going to get in over his head. I knew another witch was on his tail, but he told me to stay out of it. Damn it, I could have helped. Why didn't he let me help? Reese sinks into the couch and slams the armrest with his fist. Beating on furniture isn't going to do anything, but if that helps him feel better. He sinks his fingers into the cushion and looks hard at the floor. His eyes gloss over. He's holding back tears with everything he's got. I feel really bad for all this blustering. Reese admired Graves a lot, but I think he was the only one of us who really did. I guess now after Graves saved me like that, I kind of do too. Too little too late, I suppose. So, now what happens? What do we do? We avenge him. Of course. We kill Knocked. Whoa! That's a bit extreme. All's fair in a duel. If that's what this guy wants, that's what he gets. When he comes for the cafe, I'll take it back from him. Comes for the cafe? Why would he do that? When a witch defeats another in a duel, they take the loser's property. But he'll have to beat me to get it. Is Graves really dead? I don't know. If Knock's intent was to kill him. Damn it. Now Landry's the one who looks pissed. It's kind of scary. I've never seen him do anything but laugh and smile before, so it's almost as jarring as seeing Reese cry. Magic is a scourge. This always happens when you get too close. Reese's head snaps up. And what do you know about magic? You haven't studied. Hayes readies himself with wide eyes and his mouth pursed, like a conversation as a game of double dutch played with live wires. What is it? Why does everybody keep talking about magic? Was Graves cursed too? He must have been, right? It all sounds so unreal still. Are you sure it's magic? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us. But he wasn't too strong not to curse us. Does that matter now? He's gone. And this Knocked is gonna be here to take everything else too. Is Graves really dead? Oh, I'm not okay with that. I'm gonna be legit sad if Graves is dead. He spits the name like it's profane. Reese launches himself from the chair and storms toward the door. He puts a hand in his pocket, like he's concealing a weapon. How would he just take the cafe? That's not how property works. There are like deeds and stuff. Not that I know much more about it than that, but I'm pretty sure my parents didn't kill a witch to buy their house. Of course it's more complicated. I don't exactly have time to explain witch territories. Just know that when you're defeated in a duel, you give your property to the winner. So unless Graves gave it away before the fight, Knocked owns the cafe now. I remember Graves grabbing my hand and staring through me. I remember his words. I think he did. What? Before he fought, before he told me to run away, he told me that he gave everything to me. You? Why you? You're a newborn baby stumbling through the witching world. That's not fair. You can't handle it. I think she damn well can. And besides, it's not like Avery's alone, right? I mean, I'm here too. I can kick some rando witch's ass too. Since when can you use magic? Since Avery taught me. She sounds so proud when she says that. It makes me feel proud by extension. Guess I did some good. If Finley can learn, I can too. Jealous? Worried I can take you in a fight now? Ha! Wouldn't need magic to beat the snot out of some creep. Let him show his face. Well, I don't know if I'm okay with fighting, but we can all stick together and keep both Avery and the cafe safe, right guys? Yes. I think a little self-defense could help us all. I know I'd feel a little bit better. If that's how you all will be, then you can't expect me to straggle behind. Of course, I'll show you how magic's really done. First things first, we need a plan. Avery, do you know for sure that Graves was defeated? Well, if the curse is broken, it's a pretty safe assumption. You know what they say about assumptions. Reese, wouldn't it ease your mind a bit if I go with you to investigate? Sure. I could use muscle to hold me back from eviscerating Nacht. And Avery, we better take care of Mochi. What if Nacht, takes him as hostage or something? I bet he's the kind of scum who would do that. I'll get him. I'll bring Mochi back here. What, Finley? No! Come on. I'm good at stealth, and I've already got the key to your place. Who else is gonna go? Since when are you good at stealth? I'm so good at those gear games. Just give me a cardboard box and I'll be good to go.
Smoke weed every day.
I don't even know where to start with that. Look, doesn't matter. You stay and rest. Landry, Reese, go on your missions. I'll protect Avery. I can help too. I know some first aid. I can help with your ankle, Avery. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Yeah, you're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin, us cursed cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right? Yeah. Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay? Please. Give us more credit than that. Yeah. This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Then we enact our plans. Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom for the first aid kit. Mason dips into the kitchen and I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. What's she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or more accurately at the dumb gawking face I'm making. Block the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me the self-satisfied smirk, then paces in front of the door and the windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that guy Nacht in half with her hands. Hi, Kitty. Meow. Kitty wants to play. Hayes is back with the bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. What are you doing? Good day. Okay, bye. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. Oof, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained, just twisted. You need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps up my ankle with one of those stretchy band-aids. When he pins it in its place, it's like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I studied in Scouts. Injuries and things don't bother me. Never have. Not everything makes me feel anxious, haha. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to patch me up. He smiles sheepishly, but averts his gaze to the ground, toward the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big puffy ottomans, then places the ice on my ankle. Oh my god, does that feel good. Now just keep it elevated and rest a little. Now I have cat hair on my face. Daily struggles of a cat owner. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress nap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I even think the cats know something's up because they're all swarm me. I've got two on my lap and the other pals around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope it's helping them too. It's not good sleep. Anytime I nod off, I have horrible visions of Nock turning Finley or the others to rust, and I startle myself back awake. This is a mess. Such a huge mess. I try to shut out the thoughts by remembering the Finley-sanctioned blast timeline. But it's not much, but I feel a little better. Somehow I nod off, just for a moment. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it Nock? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited, or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hip since her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable. Wow, Oh, you're so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby. Mochi, did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though I had to lure him into the carrier with treats. He hated every moment of being there. So, same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Meh. Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in. Got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening. Finley opens the character and he shoots out like a furry cannonball. Then he stands there, dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now and playing nice with the cafe cats. But at least he's here. That's one less thing Noct could use against me. When she's done, I grab Finley by the shoulders and drag her onto the couch. Ah, Avery, what? No, stay here for a second, okay? Just please. I tangle my fingers in her hair and bury my face against her shoulder. I was worried. Oh, Avery. I didn't even have time to get scared. I kept thinking about how this guy hurt you and I'm gonna get angry again. I kiss the underside of her chin. She breathes a deep, tired sigh. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, it is. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be Noct. Anyway, I'd know that hat anywhere. It's Reese and Landry, back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves? Glowing garden gloves? They set Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Reese peels his gloves off, then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rest spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rest, and Reese said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken. So, now what do? We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us have learned a thing or two, though we're hardly experts. I guess we'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Reese, how do you know so much about this? I've learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not an assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We gotta team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us off. We all jump in, we have a chance. See? Mason gets it. Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that, using the tried and true Gray method. We shove enough magic in our short-term memory to beat him. We probably forget it 5 minutes later, but who cares by then? We'll be done. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You got a better one? See, it'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here too. I got through half my book reports without even opening the book. Just take the time to study properly. Alright, someone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever need a confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I get it today. I try leading a sort of haphazard class on magic, but it's like herding cats. Reese keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Finley's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. Hell, it looks like Mochi's paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying. And I think they do too, but I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I gotta take a nap. Can you just sort of independent study? Sure, you should get some rest. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. But we have to prepare to fight. But we don't even know if this guy's coming. We could, take guard shifts. Right, we'll go on shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the rest can move the cats into the basement. To the basement? Why? I don't want any of them in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Noct cares about cats. He won't go chasing them. But we gotta herd them all down there. We can do it if we work together. You better get Mochi and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Sure. Can you get her and then keep the cats company? No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Graves would want it that way. I'll take care of them, Landry. The cats like me. Great. I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody else relax. I also feel like this is going to be like the ending, so I'm going to go as long as it goes, because I don't want to have just like a really short episode be the ending. So we'll just do this in all one fell swoop. So Reese and Landry guard the door. I fall back on the couch. Napping is all I feel ready to contribute. I stare at the ceiling while I listen to Finley and Mason herding the cats. Glad I have an excuse not to do that. I hear the soft footsteps approaching, then silence. Not long after that, I feel a gentle peck of a kiss against my forehead. Scoot. I thought you were watching the cats. Mason and Hayes are taking care of it. Scoot. I move over, and Finley takes the space I'd been occupying. She pats her lap. I take the invitation by flopping across her legs. Ugh. I know. I feel her fingers sift through my hair. Man, I could die right here. I know. It's gonna be okay. You're spoiling me. I know, right? Don't get used to it. I'll make it up to you. I'll do something really nice. Just name it. Avery. This sounds serious, enough that I pop an eye open. She is serious. But when we get out of this, will you? What? This is so sudden. Will you cosplay with me? I'm proud of your life choices, Finley. Oh my god. What? I think you'd make a good IKEA. Or there's other games you might like. I mean, that's it. Of course I will. Perfect. I had this one group in mind too, and I think you'd crash. The unmistakable sound of glass breaking. I shoot up so quickly my blood can't keep pace. The room swirls. I feel sick. Footsteps thunder from somewhere. The basement? I'm not sure. What was that? It came from upstairs. Oh, good thing we moved Dracula. Should we go see what it was? Don't you dare. I'll go. The stomping storm's close enough to reveal its source. Mason, wild-eyed but ready. No, I will. What? No. Try and stop me. Well, okay, but be careful. Mason stalks upstairs, fit to kill. I think staying down here is the right idea. Time passes. At first, nothing. But then muffled voices. Thumping. Maybe staying down here wasn't the right idea. I exchange glances with Finley. Even Landry and Reese have noticed. Landry puts his hand on Reese's shoulder and gives him a firm, grim nod. Reese, keep guard. Right. With those long strides, he's already at the stairs. Finley launches from the couch after him. Wait, I'm coming too. Avery, stay there. You weren't fit to be tromping up and down like that. No, I can go too. Crash. Another window shatters. Something falls to the ground, hard. I wince at the noise. It's like someone threw a car off the roof. There's debris everywhere. Landry flies up the steps to the apartment. The rest of us rush to the front window. It's knocked. He's on the ground, pinned underneath something metallic. What is it? He pushes it aside. No. Reese throws open the door and charges at knocked in. The statue? Did Graves have a statue in his apartment? Ugh. Why is this game feels? Why? He didn't have a statue in his apartment. It's Mason. I don't remember anything like that. It kind of looks like... Oh, God. What? What is it? That's... You bastard, are you gonna arrest us all one by one? What's it going to take? What would you have me do? You're being so difficult. She didn't even have magic. She didn't need it. Pushed me out a window, that one. Fire, what muscle. But you, what's a little gosling gonna do to me? Reese pulls something out of his pocket, but Noct is there before we see what it is. Reese's hand is frozen in place, arrested. We have to stop him. She strains to pass me, but I throw my arms around her waist to stop her. Don't. He'll turn you to rust. Who cares? I have to block his ass. He'll get everyone if I don't. Do it from the door. Don't leave. She pries my hands away and charges the entrance, standing wide leg in the doorway to block his way. Noct seems preoccupied with admiring his handiwork as the rest slowly creeps up Reese's arm. #blocked. Her voice rings out like a church bell, clear and deafening, and that telltale gust of wind blasts from behind her. The wind hits him full on, but it barely moves his hair. He raises an eyebrow and stares directly through us. I don't think it worked. What? It has to. #blocked. Again the wind. Again he's... Darling, I hate to ask because you're trying real hard over there, but what are you doing? I can't understand that gibberish. That's because you're old. Why? What am I doing wrong? Now's not the time. We gotta think of something else. It's hard to think on your feet when one of them's all messed up. There's a little trash bin by the door. I grab it and slam it to the ground in front of the entryway. I think about a wall. To-go cups and other dead trays climb together and cobble their way into a barricade. It's gross and it smells like old coffee grounds, but it feels kind of strong. I can still see Noct through the window. He seems amused. Jerk. What are you doing? Mason and Reese are out there. I know and I feel bad, but they're arrested already. We gotta figure out how to save ourselves and the cats. He's not even trying to come inside. Maybe he can't. I'm not gonna take any chances. We gotta stall while thinking of something. I could make a sword out of some soda cans and fight him, but then I'd rust. Or maybe a plastic sword. You aren't a little kid playing pirates. You aren't gonna go at anybody with a plastic sword. Don't act like you have to run in there yourself. But I've gotta do something. If your magic doesn't work on him, we're left with mine. I'm not gonna let you touch him, even if it's with a weapon. Look at you. You have no idea how to fight. I hate to admit it, but she's right. Okay, but if your blocks don't work, then what do we do? I don't know. We try to push the couch over in front of the window, but neither of us is strong enough. I guess it doesn't matter. Noct hasn't touched the trash barricade. I guess we're just stuck. Either Noct gets us, or we'll die of starvation and the cats lead us. Wow, you went from 0 to morbid real fast. It happens. Finley paces back and forth, mumbling to herself and ruffling her fingers through her hair. She doesn't even look up. I wonder how long it would take for 14 cats to get hungry enough to eat us. Probably like a minute. Like a whole minute. Sometimes my cat bites me and I like to tell myself that it's a love bite, but I'm pretty sure he's tasting me just in case. Because cats are assholes. And they'll eat us. I don't get why it didn't work. I put as much power behind it as I could. It should have compelled him the same way as the internet troll. Maybe he didn't get it. Like, he doesn't look like a guy that uses the internet much, you know? Avery, that's it. You're a genius. What? For what? I was making a joke. No, you're right. He can't get blocked if he doesn't have something to block. Maybe it has to mean something to the person I'm using it on. I have to find a word or a phrase that gets to him. Like what? I don't know. What do old dudes do when they go on if they don't go on the internet? I don't know, like fix motorcycles, read board books, watch westerns? He doesn't look like he does any of those things. I don't know any old TV shows. But there's gotta be a catchphrase. Okay, I'll distract him while you think. I told you not to fight him. I'm not fighting, I'm distracting. I kick the center of the trash barricade as hard as I can. I think about, I don't know, fireworks, shrapnel, something. Trash explodes outward, it's kind of gross. Styrofoam fragments sharpen into edges and fire Noct. He blocks most of them, but he can't block them all. One hits him on the cheek. It didn't draw blood, but I can see a welt. I march outside, garbage in hand. I fashion a to-go cup into a sort of javelin, willing the cardboard to expand and curl around itself in a long lance. I throw it. It completely and utterly misses. Crap. Well, you got, kitten? That is a curve. Sir, you have a curve going on in your baseball bat. Ain't too terribly impressed if I'm being honest. This is gonna be over real quick. Well, you know how the old song goes. Life's but a march toward death. He whistles an awful song. Dour as a dirge, he swings the bat. I barely duck in time, or maybe he swings slow enough for me to dodge. I think he's playing with me. Something nags at the back of my mind as he whistles. He grabs my foot and rust creeps up my sole again. I kick the shoe at him. It hits him square in the face. I dive back into the cafe, one shoe lighter. Just as predicted, Noct stopped outside the door. I throw the whole trash can at him for good measure. Hey, Finley! Yeah, you okay? I haven't thought of it yet. What song is Life is But a March Toward Death from? What? Why would I know? I don't listen to weird metal. Oh, that's from Graves' band. Spider. Something. Spider Coven, right? No, doesn't it sound familiar? Help me think. I don't know, it sounds like a Gravesism. Is that something he says? I mean, I guess, but why would he say that? And then I remember. We both remember. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but... No. It went something like, No, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Trapped within my own mind. Something in French. My will dissolves to blood. The soul's red rind. Life is but a march toward death. Finley and I shouted at the same time. Spider Coven! Holy crap, he's the band guy! How else would he know that? I don't know, just try it. Okay, here goes nothing, I guess. Finley marches up to whatever treatise remains of the barricade. She cups her hands around her mouth. Wait, I have a better idea. I fashion another to-go cup into a megaphone. There! Now go for it, Tiger. Ahem. Trapped within my own mind. God, that line is so bad I can feel her embarrassment all the way over here. Maybe that's just my embarrassment. She doesn't look pleased to be saying it for sure. Noct doesn't look pleased to be hearing it. His lips curl in distaste. There goes the gust of wind. As it hits him, it blows his hair back, more than it was already, and he freezes. He looks startled. His hands fall slack. He drops the bat. Something. I don't know French. If this works, I'm gonna be surprised. Obviously that doesn't do anything, but the wind kicking up after her magic always looks really cool. My will dissolves to blood. Noct looks dumbfounded, like he woke up from a deep nap. He touches his nose and stares at his fingers. Did that make his nose bleed? Hold on, don't do any more yet. I think that's enough. Noct's bat rolls away, forgotten. The further it gets away from him, the more it seems to dissolve. Metal shouldn't do that. It melts like cotton candy in the rain. What? I can't. What's happening? What did you do? I don't know, I just wanted to stop him. You locked away his magic. He can't maintain it anymore. Graves! Ha, he's not dead, yay. See, you can hear me. The rust is weakening. Sure enough, rust is flaking off of him like cheap plaster. It falls off his body in chunks, revealing the real Graves beneath. You've lost, Noct. Leave. Without your magic, even my apprentices could dispatch of you. Go and never darken my door again, unless you want the rest of you to dissolve. Damn. Graves, we ain't over yet. Just go. He does. Reese and Mason, cracking out of the rust like Easter eggs, stare him down as he leaves. Relief floods over me. I feel myself wobble. Avery, whoa! Before I can topple, Finley grabs me in her arms. She's stronger than I thought. I got you, baby. Thanks, sweetie pie. Aw, you did it! You called me a cute nickname, too. Mrr. That's me! I slept for a whole day after that. I think we all needed time to recover. Finley got some rest, too, though not as much as me, since I ended up passing out in her bed. She tells me I took up so much space that she slept on the floor. Graves stopped by and tried to explain everything. I didn't really get it. Something curses, grudges, I don't know. I think it was a weird lover spat or bandmate spat. I don't know. All I know is it's not really my problem. Not anymore at least. Finley's really bummed to see her cat form go, but Graves says it doesn't have to. She's gonna train with him and learn how to transform at will. In the meantime, she's making more human videos. The two of us started a series where we play video games together. Our first video was us playing Blast Zone. At night, though. She's got kind of a taste for justice after Noct and Creeper thing. She keeps saying it's not right that other people are out there getting harassed by internet trolls and stuff. She's taken up this mantle to protect people who are in trouble with that kind of thing. It's really noble of her. I admire that, so I've been coming along too. She keeps trying to come up with hero names or costumes for us, but I refuse. If we're gonna do this, we're just Finley and Avery. But I know sooner or later she's gonna wear me down. I don't mind all that much. As long as we're doing something helpful. As long as we're together. They are so cute together. Yay! That was really good. The story was really, really well done, and I kind of want to go through all the choices. I don't know, I really like Finley. It's always like the first choice that you make is always like the best one in your mind. So I don't know, because like my other options, I don't think I had an option for Graves or for Hayes, but I think you have an option for like Reese and Landry and Mason. So I might go through all those if you guys like this video. If you want me to go through all the other three, I will, because that sounds like fun. So I have a couple more games lined up that I'm gonna play pretty soon. So keep an eye out for those videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!